God. So, a bit of a different one today. I normally start by a video making a cup of tea, but I had time this morning because I've set off down to sunny Wales to ride with a good mate of mine, Jord, who is planning to put on a little bit of a friends trial, should we say, over Christmas. So we're going to try and set some sections out today. So there's me, Jord over there. You probably can't see him at the minute. Where is he? So not top of the hill. The Mudguard. Let's have a look. He's he's that idiot up there. And then one of the other lads is coming out in a bit. So yeah, so Jord's relatively new to trials. You've seen him on a couple of videos before. Mudguard, or Sam Ludgate as some know him, he is a very, very good rider. Don't ride nowhere near as much as he used to do, if not at all now. He's one of these that talks him send down, but he's unbelievable on a trials bike. But anyway, enough blowing smoke up his. Let's set some sections out. So we quickly realised that setting sections isn't that easy. George just set one out over there. The Dougie Lampkin won't get up. Mudguard's showing off. George! Hello! Talk us through your Dougie Lampkin section.
Ambition outweighed the talent.
Famous quote for you there. Mudguard's just messing about. It's not as easy as you think setting sections are. Hey! And that's what you get for being Billy Big Bollocks. Over at George's section. Oh my God. Honestly, kept my feet up then. Oh my God. Mudguard, this is no easier. I think we're supposed to turn that way. That's solid. That's his theory about cleaning his tyre out before he gets to this. Go on then, Jord.
I've got you, Jord. I've got you, baby.
Steady approach from the Welshman. Oh, 5th gear, I think.
Oh, clean! Nice, steady approach.
A lovely silhouette. No. Right, now we've seen me and Jord do it, we're going to go for Mudguard. We'll try and get some tips off him. Jord, what would your tip be?
Tip for Mudguard?
Just tip in general.
Start the section, you really do need to be, you know, there's that bomb hole at Apex. You really have to jam it on and just hit it. And quite important with that first bit, Mudguard, just do that. A bit of speed, momentum just carries you over it. Yeah.
What gear?
4th.
7th.
Yeah. What power band have you got in?
Right, so here's Mudguard.
What power band have you got in? What colour?
Fastest.
Purple.
That's one.
Oh yeah.
After we've watched him, we'll ask him some
Just
tips.
stand on the grippy bit.
Sure. Right, just before we move on, Mudguard, we've been messing here this morning, but we need some advice from a clubman's point of view. serious advice from a top pro.
What can I say?
Look, top pros, who wears a carbon helmet.
Factory,
Look,
carbon.
factory.
It's not rusty buckle, it's just carbon that.
Rusty something.
Well, you need to have your tyre warmers on.
Fucking gaffer tape.
Tyre warmers on for a good hour on high. I've measured fuel, so I'm using about 82 mil per section. So it's just about set up really. That's all I can say, boys.
Right, seriously, come on. Tell us what you're doing different to what we're doing here. Be something.
I don't want to be mean.
One thing we could do better.
Could have stayed at home.
No, come
You
on.
do it's honestly, seriously, it's hard. It's bloody greasy.
Like grease, mass greasy.
Mass greasy.
Mass greasy.
Right, yeah.
I think I look at you when you're riding, I see your body position moving back and forth to aid where you need it to be way more than what I feel I do.
Yeah.
And me, for that
Benefit,
matter.
especially coming down there when you're putting all your weight over the back to keep
Yeah,
the front.
because you're leaning in.
Yeah.
Because you're leaning out because your bike's going in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's
best
also
thing to do is ask Sam Beckett for his Quantum Leap accelerator and go back to when you're 6 and just ride trials bikes from when you're that age.
What, packing now? Shall we ride round? Right. Here we go. Go on then! Oh, I don't matter. We've now come to the place of George's first car. Not sure what car it is. I think it's a Austin. George, what car's that? Austin Summit. Is it a Princess? Austin. Have I made that up? Austin Summit anyway. Beast. This could be good here. Oh, you madman!
Fucking crazy bastard.
We'll soon find out, Geordie. Yeah? Yeah, I could do that. Thing is though, he's getting a big one, but what I don't realise is, as you've probably seen earlier, he's riding around with a sticker on the back of his helmet that he hadn't noticed yet. It can be as good as you want.
That's quite hard getting up there, isn't it?
Slow down!
Whoa! Taxi for Smith!
So we'll go at this one then. Gad, have you packed your wangers yet? That's hard, yeah. Fucking dirty this stuff, isn't it? We're just having a breather. Jord is asking if anyone's got a sponsor of or just wants to give any. It's not really a sponsor. He's got some ventilated trousers at the minute.
Please donate to...
Are they shorts or just
They're them long socks.
the knee braces that he hadn't got on?
Well, I put them on for that reason.
I think we need to set up a GoFundMe page.
Yeah, seems to be the
George
done thing now.
trousers.
If you can't afford your hobby, ask someone else to pay.
No, children, no. We just set 2 sections out down here. Mudguard. We're just saying that sometimes it's easy when you're setting sections out. Have you set Mark Wesley's before? He's probably done one before. Now claims
I don't want to say.
he's done a few, but sometimes it's easy to make sections too long and try and deviate them too much.
Too complicated. Too many flags and bits and bobs. So.
And like he says, when sometimes you ride a section for the first time, like we read this first time, and it was relatively easy, but then as it wears in, some trials, Mudguard will tell you more, but as some trials ride in, they get easier and some get harder, depending on what it is. So normally, like if you're exposing roots and stuff, they get harder. But if they've got, if they're trying to get to like a bottomless gully or whatever, then they do tend to get grippier. So
That's absolutely disgusting tie that work.
Why?
Look at it.
What have you done to that then?
All the sharp ends are just sticking out and they're not even tight. Put a camera on there.
I think that's alright.
Yeah, I can tell how retired you are. You've got a light, not a number panel board.
That is proper retired, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or retarded.
When was the last time you did a trial?
Boxing Day.
Oh, in fact, it were on this channel. There's a plug. There's a plug.
Plug.
Yeah, tell them what it is. It's on this, isn't it?
Oh yeah, Trial Central.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Right, go back and you'll see it.
Tales of a Toss Pot.
Is it? Oh yeah, we can hear another one of the lads about to come. So yeah, so we set 2 sections out here. It's easy to set sections. Sometimes it's you overlook stuff. You try and find stuff that looks too perfect, but we've set a section out, or 2 sections out here in literally a little gully.
Yeah, it's decent. It's steep. Some decent bankings. When it's winter and it's muddy and sort of, well, it's not even muddy, but it's soft and a bit wet.
Loamy.
What would you describe the ground as here, Jord?
Very untouched. like a young.
No. Right. I'm stopping that there. I'm going to get into trouble on YouTube here because of
woods.
him.
It's woods.
It's woods. It's his woods. Oh, easy. And that's where we then ran into problems. It were a mega day down in Wales with the boys down there. It's just me Alexa firing up. But yeah, so anyway, that's what it ended. The reason being is that Jord, we were riding a section up in top of this like quarry that he's got near his spot. We were walking a section and it was quite a steep hill. Jord tumbled down the hill. His leg, if I said buckled, that probably wouldn't be in it justice. It bent basically the wrong way from his knee, and yeah, we don't know what it did. We didn't know what it did at the time, but it turns out it's probably done some ligament damage or whatever. He's then sat down. We've then tried to get him back up after like 15-20 minutes. To try and get him back down to the farm where he lives or where his mum and dad's live. And yeah, as he stood up, his leg then literally buckled from underneath him. If you can imagine your leg from your knee, if you look straight down at your left leg, his left leg went that way. And yeah, it dislocated. His kneecap went around side. It were horrendous. And because of where he lives, there is not a road within God knows how long, far away or whatever. So, yeah, so we had to, one of the boys got onto the phone, called 999, and yeah, you'll see in a minute. I've got, the only clips I've got from now on, there's one little short clip on my GoPro, but then there is the other ones are just phone clips. Long story short, air ambulance had to come. George were in absolute agony. His mum and dad and his girlfriend came up on the quad. It was just like some art. And I don't know if you've ever seen 999 when you were younger. I used to watch it. It was like that. It was like some art off a TV program. But anyway, yeah. So George's not in a good way at the minute. So rest up and yeah, get well soon, mate. I'm sure you'll be probably watching this. Cracking day until then. Obviously that put a downer on it. We did a few hill climbs and stuff after me, Mudguard and M-Lab. We did a few hill climbs and stuff after. Set a few more sections out after we'd got George sorted and whisked away. But yeah, 4 became 3 relatively quickly just after dinner. So yeah, I'll show these clips at the end. They're not great. They're just off a phone. So just bear with that. Yeah, thanks for watching again as always. Obviously it didn't end how we wanted it to end, and going forward obviously this was just a one-off in terms of like the messing about, practicing and stuff. We're back at a trial. I'm hoping to ride one this weekend depending if I can get out or not, but hopefully I can. Until then, please share this, please subscribe. Subscribe is a massive one for me. If you can do that's ace. I've got a good amount of subscribers now. But yeah, if everybody that watches it or enjoys it, if you can subscribe, that'll be mint. And yeah, jobs are good. And until next time, look after yourself, and I will see you hopefully at a trial near you pretty soon. This has ended well. We'll leave it at this.
Little game of where's my kneecap?
It's in there somewhere. Air ambulance is over there. Somewhere. We've got a 8 crowd.